Do you sometimes think, what are those guys doing who can get any girl they want, while you can't land any even after being extremely gentlemanly? Contrary to the popular belief that if you become everything a woman desires, you will become attractive to her, the reality is, women don't know what they want. They will describe physical attributes, but all of that will be thrown out of the window when a guy who's a challenge and of high value walks into the room. We will teach you how to become a challenging male who can attract women without effort. By the end of this little journey, you will become unrecognizable in your own eyes. Let's start. Number 8. You don't change yourself for others. It is something that most guys do whenever they find a girl attractive. When they see a beautiful girl and want to attract her, they start changing their personalities and behavior. Granted, you should be more respectful and work on your appearance when trying to attract a girl, but that does not mean you change your core values as a man. Women generally like to copy each other, and in their minds, it is something that they can easily do. But if you are a man who copies someone else's style, you will never be able to achieve a higher standard of masculinity. So don't allow people to change your personality. Be confident in who you are as a man and create your style. If you don't do that, you will always be an inferior version of someone else's embodiment of perfection and will never be considered high value. Instead of copying others, create your genuine personality, make your own embodiment of perfection, and achieve it through continuous effort. If you mindlessly follow another person's goals or aims, not only will you not be able to reach them with the same motivation you would for your dreams and goals, but even if you achieve them, you will be a lesser man than you initially were. Number 7. You respond, not react. Girls like to throw different kinds of challenges at men. There are different types of challenges, each with a unique way of being answered. The key to these challenges is that you should be focused on your goal. A guy who is very conscious about his ambitions and goals will be difficult to distract. That is something women like, and you must understand it deeply. There is a critical difference between responding to a situation and reacting to it. Nowadays, guys react impulsively towards any situation. For example, if a predicament falls, they start complaining immediately and become anxious. It is something that causes women to lose interest in you altogether. Alphas are challenging and create a complex situation for women, breaking through the usual case in which women are in control. They will observe and internalize the entire case. They will answer confidently after understanding the situation in depth. It is a unique skill that is found in leaders. Every leader has a challenging personality that is very attractive to females. Number 6. You are an enigma. The mysterious guy will always be perceived as more attractive than someone who initially plays all his cards. Being challenging is attractive to women because they want something complicated and unique to achieve. Even though they do not want to admit it, subconsciously, they are designed that way. To them, a guy who is extremely open about his interests and has no secrets will be considered boring, and every guy with a bland personality will always be regarded as a secondary option. On the other hand, a guy who is secretive and mysterious about himself and does not reveal everything but only a few layers is the type of guy girls want. Because it is a challenge to know about their personality. It is something that they cannot quickly achieve, and it causes them to desire that uniqueness. Think of it as something like an onion. They want a guy with an exciting layer to his character beneath the one she just peeled off. Number 5. You spark up the convos. It has been a very ancient and wrong perception that women aren't intelligent, but it is far from the truth. Women are intelligent beings, and they like guys who are wise and passionate about something. They can recognize intelligence and intellectual prowess when they see them. When a guy talks in simple terms that give off a mediocre vibe, like a person with an average or below average IQ, women will recognize that, and it's a big turnoff. On the other hand, a guy who engages in insightful conversations looks pretty damn attractive to them. Your discussions should ignite a spark for stimulating debates. Having curious intellectual exchanges with the guy can be promoting for the girl, and therefore, such guys are the ones who are seen as genuinely attractive. Women want a mentally capable guy with whom they can engage in the challenge of having different opinions and ideas. Number 4. You have your ambitions. Most of the time, guys make significant mistakes when interacting with girls. When talking to a girl they like, they are ready to give up their ambitions quickly. For example, if a girl has an aspiration that may not necessarily coincide with theirs, he voluntarily surrenders. They're trying to multiply the similarities between them and the girl they like, but end up looking pathetic and hungry for attention. An alpha would always maintain a position of power, which makes him more attractive. When a girl notices that you will change or give up on your ambitions and goals for her, it will instantly make her lose interest in you. On the other hand, if she notices something opposite to this, it will make her want you even more. If she asks you to change for her cause, and you are adamant about your ambitions regardless of what she says or does, you will pose her with a great challenge because you are not willing to give up on your ideals. As a result, she will continuously strive for your attention and become more attracted to you. Number 3. Your decisions are absolute. Most women find sound judgment extremely attractive. There is a crucial difference between the guys not getting any attention and those on whom women throw themselves at. And that difference is their mindset. Puny men change their thinking according to societal expectations quickly and without a problem. They follow the community's and society's supposed rules without questioning them. On the other hand, alphas, in real terms, will question everything around them. They don't mindlessly follow the masses. They don't easily conform to societal values, but look at the bigger picture at every turn. In a world where most people commit acts just because other people are doing them, be the kind of guy who stands against the tide because it shows you have a challenging personality that does not bend very easily. When a guy starts to challenge the societal conformities around him, traits such as individuality and uniqueness shine out, and this is exactly what the girls are looking for in a guy. Number 2. You don't make it easy for them. It is also something that quite a few guys do. When girls give them the slightest attention, they run toward her like thirsty dogs. It becomes a huge deterrent for them because women will feel that they got your attention very quickly, and even though they were interested in you initially, that will all fade away. Whether or not that guy genuinely likes anything about that girl is not even thought of by the guy because his first instinct is to get some attention, and whatever happens down the line is tomorrow's problem. If you want to be one of the alphas to whom girls are extremely attracted, you must create a set of ideals to which you must firmly adhere. Know what type of woman you want in your life and say no to girls who don't match your criteria because this will pose a challenge to them that they have to settle for your standards. And when they find your measures difficult, they will want you even more by changing themselves according to your standards, thus making you attractive. Make them think that you are a guy who will not just settle for any girl, but only for the chosen one, thus igniting an instinct that drives them to build themselves as per your standards. With this mindset, you'll be like a trophy to them. Number 1. You can't be easily impressed. Did you notice guys who are getting a lot of attention don't make much of an effort when it comes to women, while you, on the other hand, are giving women some of the most artistic and poetic compliments of all time and still aren't able to land anything? The difference is that those guys wait to hand out compliments, so women think it is challenging to impress them. Most women like challenging and tough guys. As a result, they strive harder to get the attention of those guys. So wait to hand out compliments very quickly, but give compliments only when you think they are worthy of your praise. And even then, don't say much but keep it generic and short. However, when you start feeling that they are trying hard to get your attention, throw them a bone because you don't want to discourage this behavior. After a while, you will start noticing girls around you have begun valuing what you say about them, thus making you an alpha, aka the most attractive guy at any party. Conclusion: always ensure you are a guy with high moral values and standards who won't agree with everyone. Instead, think for yourself and make decisions based on your insight. Always stand your ground because if you don't, that will cause others to lose faith in you. Only reveal some of the cards you have in the first few meetings because it will tell everything about your personality, thus leaving nothing to the imagination and eliminating curiosity. Girls want a challenging guy who sticks to his own, and it is hard for them to learn things about you. Lastly, make sound judgments based on your intellectual capability. Don't just follow what others are doing like sheep. Promote your individuality and uniqueness. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.